brackets are going to be updated once we are done spectating the game between TSM and Peak Performance.
So I'm just waiting till the guys are ready and invite me, and then we are going to the second round. So let's see on Twitch. So MXM. Does anyone know this Brams guy? Could someone tell him?
We have someone here streaming the game right now. When we first made clear in the beginning of the stream that there are no other streams allowed to be open during the tournament.
Yeah, because we're working together with sponsors and they just want one official stream.
Exactly.
And it's no use when like 4 or 5 people are streaming the same tournament without casting.
Sharp edge, sharp moment.
So I mean, yeah, Erdknuffel is right with it. It's the first tournament and we just don't want it to cast a tournament in complete like just with one headset, so we had to get everything possible so we get the best quality in our first stream.
And it looked like someone just dropped you a private message in game.
Yeah, let's see if this is an invite.
Kitten, whoever makes the lobby first, just go for it.
I will bring justice to the sin.
So let's get the microphone back going. So it will be a little bit loud right now. Okay. So we are just waiting for Kitten.
And there it is, the invite.
There we got it. And damn, my friend list is too big.
Run while your legs can still carry you.
And it looks like TSM is already assembled.
No, this will be a crazy game.
This will be an interesting game.
But I'm still hyped for the finals.
Yeah, we have really nice weather right here in Germany.
It's
now.
too hot. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's really warm.
So it's really hot. I mean, they're assembling right now.
And it looks like we are ready to go.
Yep, we are ready, Kitten. So guys, we're switching again when they start, and then let's see if TSM is gonna have any impact here in Europe, or they will send back.
I think TSM is going to prove out that you can win a game despite having a high ping.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay,
And we
let's
have
see.
another Vita ban and the Statesman ban.
I mean,
And TSM is going for the
I
T1
think
ban.
we won't see a Vita in this tournament ever.
Most likely in any tournament.
It won't be possible to get. I mean, they are picking Lilu. I would personally ban Lilu instead of Vita, but I mean, many people are just scared from the ult. If they transform,
Vita is really powerful.
Yeah.
It's not just the ult, it's the polymorph that transforms you into a shield. It is forcing you to switch your heroes. And we have Duck picking Chulam and Pumaro. Two strong.
The question is, will Bumaro the missing piece? Yeah, I think Bumaro is really strong. He has survivability. He has decent stuff to be annoying as fuck.
Pumaro is really one of the strongest heroes right now because he can push a wave really fast. He can be really annoying to the enemy team. He can cling to another master, slowing him down based on how much health difference that you have. And we have a Statesman and Pora combination. Really amazing. Lilu and Vonak, Jinseon.
They scripting, okay.
Who is scripting?
No, in Twitch chat. They are all scripting. You can't play this
We are
game
all
without-
scripting.
You can't
We are
play
all
this
scripting.
game. I mean, the only reason why I'm watching TSM right now is because of Cat the Cat. It's probably, I don't know, the best pick you can have or the most useless pick you can have. So guys, let's see if TSM is gonna get the edge here or not. Okay, we are going and
We're just gonna wait for the delay timer to go
Yeah.
off.
I mean, at least no one is a toaster.
True. Both teams look really strong. Statesman, we have another NBA, another Whitlock, Lilu, a Suzuka this time, a Miro. And we have a Taejin, we have another Lorelei, another Lilu.
I mean, this will be crazy because I don't think that they are the best European team, but they are one of the most promising European players. So,
So you have the most promising European team against the most promising NA team.
nah. I don't know what's going on in NA. They are the only NA team which participated, but you never know. Maybe they have 3 NA teams or something. I mean, I saw that CLG got a team together too, so maybe TSM isn't the underdog here.
Who knows?
Okay, we got a nice engage
And we have a triple
for
rotation
the
for
Titan
TSM.
sides.
TSM securing the first Titan side and going for the top one as well and going
Oh.
in bot lane to secure that one as well.
They're fighting here for the fish, but I think Tiger got it. Yeah. Or got Shizuka. I think Tiger got it. No, Shizuka got it. Shizuka got the ultimate goat.
And we have TSM with the triple capture on
And
the
now
lane.
Pinhead is getting his. I mean, Tiger's now focusing on jungle with Vonak. It's the best thing he can do right now.
And we have a lead of
Yeah.
6 points right at the start.
Oh, what's going on here? Okay, nice vision plays there early.
We have NBA facing Vonak on the mid lane.
But now 3 people on bot against 2. TSM is going in right now. Yo, TSM is going in on
looking for
bot
blood.
lane.
They're hungry. Oh, that was a great
Okay.
match. Is this a first?
Oh, nice
Yeah, that's
block,
his
but
first
Mikasa
blood
is
for
dead.
TSM.
That's
That
the
was
first blood
really
for
great.
TSM. I mean, they collapse pretty good and don't let him get out there.
Yeah. The slow from Lorelei and the speed boost from Taejin makes it almost impossible to get out of the situation.
They're getting the first heal out.
TSM pushing the bot lane. And they're trying, looking for blood. Oh, that was a great reflection by Miro.
Oh,
And
if they get,
this is
if they
a
get,
second kill
oh
for TSM.
nice.
Really
Oh,
well done.
TSM will
But that
push the
has
spot
died as
turret
well.
hard. Is it because of Cat the Cat? Maybe.
Is it because of Cat the Cat? TSM putting a lot of pressure on the bot lane. Bumaro just teleported top lane, taking down of the Titanians. And this is how strong Bumaro really can be. Taking down an entire wave with just 1 or 2 auto attacks.
Oh, okay. TSM is getting the monolith right now.
We have
Instead of
TSM
focusing on
Warnock
top
is taking
lane.
down the monolith. And Peak Performance is going for the hero on top lane.
I mean, Dexter's gonna get
We have
that.
Suzuka closing in here.
Oh!
Ooh, there was a lot of damage. Warnock forced to ult, Suzuka secured the shard.
This was a nice
And that
secure
was
from
really well
Suzuka.
done.
I mean, he could have almost got the
Yeah.
kill too.
That was really well done by Speedy Gun. And we have Bumaro trading with NBA. Bumaro taking a lot of damage in. Taiga and Duck are now defending the top lane together. Bot lane still fighting for the hero.
I mean, now we will get the engage. Oh, he just pulled the creep. Okay. It's like a Thresher banner.
Yeah. TSM looking for this for the hero.
Oh, I mean,
And that was a nice
Oh.
move. Fuel's blown up. Laser guns taken down. He switched. Really nice. Almost got down for it.
I mean, they're getting wrecked on top lane. That's
Yeah,
Maru can't
yeah.
defend.
We have Malk taken down. And Tiger also died.
Okay, this will be
Kitten is
2
really low.
fallen heroes for blue team and the first Titan. I mean, it was a good start for TSM, but
Yeah, peak
I mean, peak
performance.
performance-
Put a lot of pressure. They take down the first tower.
I mean, they showed their peak performance pretty
They did.
hard right now.
They took down 2 towers on the top lane. Really well done by peak performance. And now looking for the push on bot lane.
So, there we have the push on mid lane. I mean,
One team getting the connection.
are these the NA plays? Giving fans false hope?
Who knows? Who knows? TSM always is known to.
I mean,
Making
they
some
are doing
direct-
full
direct
CLG
play.
right now.
Peak performance now pushing with the Titan in mid lane, taking down the tower really quick.
I mean, they need to defend mid lane right now.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
another fight
nice
breaking
engage.
out. Mark is being taken out. Duck is
Oh,
forced
Kitten
to
got
switch.
3 people knocked up
Kitten
with his
forced to
ult.
switch. We have a lot of switches going on. TSM really being pushed back right now.
And
really
the
bad
Titans
performance.
fighting in the mid lane like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Whitlock popped
still,
their ulti.
it will be an advantage for peak performance because they will get the Kinetic Titan down pretty fast and push through.
Exactly.
I mean, if they would be smart now, they would learn from the other game and now focus Tinyan or anything instead of pushing.
Exactly. But then on the other hand, peak performance managed to take out 2 towers on the top lane, which make killing down the Titan for TSM much more difficult.
Yeah.
Tiger is pushing the bot lane, looking for another push.
I mean, he will get. They can't catch him, but his split push won't work when peak
There's
performance
too much
still
pressure,
have a
yeah.
Titan in mid. And you have to imagine 16 or 13 points, they will get their second Titan running through mid.
Exactly.
So this won't be easy for TSM. They need to really get their rotations together.
Exactly. But peak performance is putting a lot of pressure on TSM. Mid lane is now open and top lane is open as well.
Oh. That's Bumaru. That's
Yeah.
really Bumaru. You always get out there somehow. And he's gonna get out there.
Really well
I mean,
done by
he
Duck.
couldn't get the Titan side, but at least... Oh.
And
He
now
needs
he's
to get back
covering
there.
himself.
He needs to get back there. I mean, this is
We have
gonna be
both teams
crazy.
closing in on King Tanyan now.
Okay, the Titan spawned. Let's see what's gonna go up here.
And it looks like peak performance does not want to take the risk of fighting for the King Tanyan.
I mean, they will probably push... The Titan will push through mid lane and then they gonna go for Tenyan or
Yeah.
maybe Rozak. But I don't know if Rozak will be an option there.
I think peak performance right now is waiting out to the outer.
I mean,
row
Bumaru
spawn
is
in the
still
bot lane.
split pushing. Okay, we have a fight mid lane. The, TSM is going for a hard engage to push
Hawk
them
is being
back
forced
and...
to switch. Kitten is forced to switch.
I mean, they need to engage here because if they wait till they
We
can
have another
rotate...
cat on the river right now.
Okay. Can Statesman get out here?
Kitten really low, almost died. I popped up his here, but now the jumping initiating.
Will they
Killing,
get infected
really
is
nice.
down.
Infected is down. Peak performance looking for more blood.
Oh,
There was a
nice
great ult by
ult.
too long, but unfortunately with no use.
Oh.
Great knockout by the stage.
Damn, what's going
And
on
we
there?
have three members down
Oh,
with TSM,
nice!
and another
Mikasa
cat.
with the perfect Jinsuyun.
That was amazing.
And the Titan is still running strong.
Yeah,
Damn, TSM started strong, but
got down really quick.
really, really quick.
Peak performance, just showing how good their performance can be.
I mean, they can't even transform, and blue team is getting the other objectives too. This will
Yeah.
be really hard for TSM to get back. I mean, they need to finish Tinian fast.
Blue team has summoned a fallen hero.
Peak performance here working on King Canyon. and TSM has no option to secure that
Blue
one.
team has slain King Timo.
Okay, like last time.
Exactly.
I mean,
if you
15 points left. Next
True.
Titan is rolling through mid. They could at least try to get the bot lane altar, but nah, he's too low, and he switched right now. So
TSM is being forced to defend the top lane right now.
we have
And
a hard
TSM is taking
push
the
from the fallen hero, but at least they get the fallen hero out. But still, they will get the next fallen hero on bot lane pushing against them.
exactly.
The question is the strategy good to split push? Because last time when they were top lane, they had Vonak split pushing bot, and now they have Bumaro split pushing top.
Has summoned a fallen hero.
I think TSM has right now no other choice because they have not gotten any objectives right now and they have to look for something.
Okay.
Performance looking for this power.
They need to get
and
that
it's going
turret,
down.
and now they can easily focus on the.
Exactly.
Oh, TSM is trying to engage
Ooh,
here.
TSM is engaging really well. Are they going to make any hits right now? We have two
Mikasa,
picks
Mikasa is
out.
doing crazy damage with the Crumade ult.
Exactly. Mikasa is put back in right on the front line. Dexter looking
This
to
is
go
a
down.
full engage
And
of
there we go.
TSM.
Duck securing kill on Dexter.
But
And
the
shutting down
fallen
the
hero
kill.
still okay. This was a good engage from them.
They got the fallen hero, they got the kill on Dexter, and they got the tower on top lane.
But still, blue team is gonna get their transformation. And if they get both shards here from both titans, this will be a problem for TSM.
TSM still has a transformation left save and 2 shards ready.
And Duck is still going for the split push.
Duck is doing what every Bumaro player should do. Just push the lane.
I mean, the only option to get the points at least even straight is when they get a Titan running and try to get Rozak or try to do sneaky Rozak, because they can't get Rozak with a fight. It's impossible for them. Because peak performance, everything is running for them.
Exactly.
Speedy
Bumaro
Gun will here
recovering
probably
himself
get the kill. Ah. Oh, he got on a minion. Okay.
Well done by Duck, really well
With a
played.
crazy play here. That's why I said Bumaru's survivability is crazy.
It was one of the
Point
strongest in the game.
capture.
The Bumaru god coming right here. No, dying against 3 people.
Oh,
4
God,
people.
This is,
Oh.
this is it.
Okay, guys, you jinxed him pretty hard. Don J, you jinxed him. Oh, 3 people here rotating mid lane. I mean, let's see when the objectives are coming on. We have 2 minutes on bot lane and 1 minute on top lane. So
Point capture.
they need to rotate top to get the altar there. But if they rotate top, they're gonna go for Rozak.
Exactly.
They're gonna go
On
for
the other
Rozak.
hand, TSM is getting their next Titan now at any moment.
Oh, the team fight begin. Kidding, getting bursted like
oh my
hell.
god, TSM is getting deleted. Duck is
Yeah, Pinat
still
is
2
going
seconds
here.
from recovering, respawning. Malk is down, Kitten is down, Tiger has been taken down.
Nah,
Infected
Infected
is
is
being,
just
forced
at least
back.
trying to do anything here. But oh,
Infected getting back pulled in, Lilo doing her job. Is he going to survive? Duck
Duck
is
is-
going down a second time. There's
no,
no
Bumaru
chance for
can
him.
survive that even when he gets on Dexa.
This is it for Duck. Kitten respawn.
Frenzy.
Duck is being taken down a second.
I mean,
Malk
the
is
next
up
Titan
back.
from
Red team's turret.
peak performance is pushing. So this will be a hard game to win for TSM right now.
Ultra Watchers have spawned.
Peak performance really is on peak performance.
Ah, this ult
We have
was
another team fight breaking
really
out.
good.
Great ult by TSM.
I mean,
Three
Mikasa
down.
saved his team pretty hard with his Jinsuyon ult,
Exactly.
but he's going down. I
Tiger's
mean,
been taken down.
triple kill for Tiger here. They could easily get the Titan now and go for an objective. Tiger is
they're
still
still looking for
chasing,
blood.
but they should really focus on the Titan instead
That
of
was
chasing
really well
for
played by
kills.
TSM.
Is that the throw? Is that the throw from Europe?
Who knows?
I mean, how much time do we have left? 20 seconds. That won't be enough for Rozak. But they're already rotating for Rozak. Guys,
TSM is looking for this Rozak.
guys, will this be Rozak?
Pretty much looks like it. We have Pinat on top lane taking the hero.
I mean, they have Vonak and Tejan. If they combine that, they can burst Rozak pretty fast down.
Yeah.
But
Vonak
don't
and Tejan
forget,
having one of
we
the
have
strongest
still
DPS.
transformations up, guys. This will be probably one of the craziest fights.
And we have peak
when
performance trying to get in, but Duck is making his job and is holding him off as best as he can.
Oh man, we have a crazy fight here outside of Rozak. But they won't let in anyone.
The red team is slain.
They are
Ah,
ready to sacrifice.
TSM got Rozak.
Yeah. They sacrificed themselves for the Rozak.
And they
made
got a
really great
Titan
job.
for it.
Exactly.
I mean, this is the comeback, guys. This is the comeback.
I mean, Pinat is pushing top lane with the hero, and TSM now has
He
to
needs to
return.
get back now.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the only option for TSM. The problem of peak performance was that they
They got
Thought-
caught in the base.
Yeah, they overstayed triple kill and Rozak free for them.
TSM now looking for King Tanyan. Vonak sitting there, working on the King Tanyan.
I mean, I have to admit, Tiger is playing a really good game right here.
Speedy Gun is taking the mineral shot in the
I mean,
tree.
if they get Tinian 2 now, this will be a really big problem for peak performance. Yeah.
And King
They
Tanyan
got the
has
next-
to decide what happens.
Damn, what a game!
Exactly.
Is it the skill or is it the throw from one team to another?
Is ready.
I don't really know.
I mean, we will have a fight here right now for the Fallen Hero altar on bot. I mean, Infected is gonna get it. He can't do anything solo. I mean, there are 3 people now. Tiger's gonna pull him probably in. Ah, he switched
And
to
he
avoid
has
the
to
CC.
Fallen hero.
I think TSM is done with playing games right now. They
Yeah.
really want to win this game.
They need to win this, otherwise NA coming to Europe to win a tournament and getting out first round, it would be like, okay, everyone knew it. But now they can prove that they're not, that they're good still with 200 ping.
TSM working on the red buff, and
Blue team Titan approach.
are they going to push the mid lane right now?
Yeah. Oh, that will be a crazy push.
Yeah.
Peak Performance need to do something right now because they will lose one turret after another. Oh, they got their second transformation now. We will see
Both
probably.
teams have 2 transformations right
We
now.
will see probably.
And there's the Titan
now, okay,
incarnation.
Mikasa is going for peak performance.
Kitten
Kitten is transforming
as well.
for TSM.
And let's see. Yeah, that was a peak performance kind of position right now with this Titan. Kitten killing the MBA. Jumping back and oh, that was a great stun.
I mean, Kitten doing a really good job as
exactly.
a Titan right now.
Both Titans doing their jobs. And we have
But still, they need
2
to
deaths
kill
on both
Kitten.
sides.
But Tiger
Oh
is
my
now back.
god, that was amazing.
Ooh.
Kitten really shows what he's capable of.
Tiger got the next.
He's
If not gonna die, it will be a really big problem for them because of the shard. I mean, they need to get him. They need
And we
to.
have
And
the
Statesman will.
Statesman is going to secure the shard for his
Damn, TSM, what's going on?
This game is like a roller coaster. It's going up and down for broken.
Yeah.
Statesman now pushing with the Titan in the mid lane. Duck is coming to defend.
I mean, they need to get the kinetic down pretty fast to get the push through.
And we have the Helix Titan right now, which is forcing TSM to attack from behind or either break the shield of the
Yeah.
Helix Titan.
Let's see the other objectives. Okay, we have 50 seconds for top from hero. I think the main action will be now on mid lane. But they got the second shard from their Titan too. So
Yeah,
this is a
peak
big
performance now
problem
sitting
for
on 2
TSM.
shards. Duck still has to do a pretty amazing play with his 2-arm. TSM now closing in on his Titan, working on it really fast.
I mean, there's no objective for peak performance to go right now. They can at least try to force the team fight like now. Okay, nice engage from Duck.
Hell, great, amazing by Duck. And this is what I meant.
Oh, Pinhead still got this
Pinhead is
transformation
transforming
out.
right now. Is TSM to transform?
Ah, this
Cat
will be
to
hard.
Cat doing his job.
The Helix is still pushing strong.
Yeah.
They just need to get it. Get the
Pinhead is now going to work on the tower.
shield for the turret.
Is he going to get the tower down?
Yeah, he will
And
get
the
it
tower
down.
has fallen. TSM now open with the core.
Damn,
That was a
two
great
lama, that
initiation by
two lama engage was crazy.
It was really well executed.
But still, TSM needs to get back to his feet. It's 1 minute left for Rozak.
We should go back on time and check this play again. That was amazing.
Here.
Alright, we have TSM working right now. Chulam calling in from the side.
Damn, they timed their ultimate so nice.
Yeah, and we had Taejin following up with his ultimate. Raining down bullets on the enemy team on performance. Peak performance now pushing with another Titan.
I mean, they need to get it down pretty fast.
Yeah.
The only thing they can be happy about that Rozak didn't spawn. I mean, but they will lose top lane.
But
Performance
is putting
up.
a lot of pressure.
They will get their all resources on top and try to push with the Fallen Evil. I mean, this will be hard. If Rozak spawns, I mean, they could get Tinian pretty fast too. They are
Duck
like-
is on a bot lane doing his job with his minions, Titanians.
But he won't be able to push without minions. The next minions are
I mean, he's doing a lot of damage with his auto attacks on the tower.
Has summoned a
Okay.
And the next
Peak
level of
performance got
Titanians
it.
is closing in.
Altar Watchers have spawned. Red team Titan approaching.
Peak performance now pushing with the hero on top lane. Pushing TSM back.
I mean, the question is 4v5 with a fallen hero, is that worth? Because Peak Performance will try to engage as fast as possible, because they are only 4. The Titan is still pushing here.
Duck's still on the bot lane, now recalling.
Oh,
Mirop ult.
Miro
Gone
ult,
out.
engage here from Peak Performance. They
There's
need
the
to
ult
get
from
them
Taejin.
down.
Holy hell, 2 down on peak performance. TSM
Damn,
doing a great
Dexa
job.
is
And there
coming
we have
with the
another
incarnation.
transformation on Dexter.
Oh.
And another incarnation on Mark.
This time Mark, oh, they're
But
going
they
for the
are
core.
looking for the
They
core.
need
They
to
want to finish
burst
this
down
game.
Dexa. They need to burst down Dexa.
And Mark's Titan incarnation.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, Dexter is down. Pinhead is the only one alive. Fallen Hero is still alive, pushing. Mark is doing his job as a Titan.
And the Titan is pushing on mid lane.
And now peak
Oh, the
performance
TP
has
coming
been
on the ward.
annihilated.
The TP coming on the ward.
And there we have the TP. Pushing with the Titan.
Oh, this is, guys, this is the game for TSM. Or they have,
TSM working on the
they
TP
need
top.
they need one shot to transform, but they can't get it from somewhere right now.
Yeah.
They could get it from their own helix, but they need to push the turrets. I mean, they have
Peak
Mona.
performance still has a lot of time on the death timer right now.
Okay, Laser Gun is
Laser
back.
Gun is back
Mikasa
up.
will be back soon. Damn, this will be close.
I think this game is going to be the victory for TSM.
They need to
They
burst
don't
down
have
the time.
enough time to respawn.
Oh, what a game! What a game!
Bonak putting us all, Mikasa putting our ult. Laser gun.
It's over.
And it's over. TSM taking the victory for NA.
Nice game. This was crazier than
That
the
was
first
a
one.
crazy game.
But GG. TSM started strong, fucked up like Dignitas, and then came back.
TSM definitely had a rough start. Peak performance was doing a lot of pressure.
So
Executed their pushes really well.
why can't we get to the?
You have to quit the spectator mode right now.
Yeah. Let's get back to the bridge. Oh, this was
Congratulations,
crazy.
TSM, on your victory.
Run while
I
your
mean,
legs
really
can
well
still
done from
carry
them.
you.
Now he's writing Meow. Yeah, I would write Meow too if you win from NA against Peak Performance. I mean, Peak Performance did a really good job.
Peak performance did a great job, pushing their objectives really fast on the early game and making a lot of pressure on the mid game. But
Aye.
TSM stood their ground, defending all the time, any Titan, any hero coming, losing the objectives, but still defending as best as they can.
I mean, they did everything possible, but disengage there was
Yeah,
crazy.
It was great.
It was really great.
The
I mean,
Chula ult it was perfect.
it was the
got the
perfect.
entire
It was the
team.
perfect moment. They got the backup. Wonak got in with his ult, and
Taejin followed up with his ult as well.
Yeah.
And Taejin's ult deals tons of damage when it hits.
but I mean, it was like one team throat, the other team.
It was a
throat.
rollercoaster game. It
Yeah.
was going up and down all the time.
But yeah, it was a really nice first round actually. So we should now have a look on the second round.
We have to update the brackets right now.
Yeah, we have to update the brackets. I need to.
Oh, never mind.
So this is all done. Okay, I think we had a game where the other team wasn't there, so we can. Okay, we done that. No, we can update the brackets. Okay.
Shall we go through the
GSM.
winners on the first
GSM
round?
is playing against the next French team.
All
we
right,
have-
but first we have NTFC against Boosting Google. We have Kronos winning the first round against Angels, qualifying them to the next match against Quality. Quality winning their-
Warmonger against Fight Club was our first game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, which we even streamed. Who won there?
exactly. Who won that? You made a screenshot.
Yeah, I
I
made
think
a
it was Warmonger who won.
Oh, wait, I need to check my screenshots. Where are my pictures? There are MXM screenshots. Let's see.
Skiller was on Warmonger.
Red
wasn't he?
team wins. Yeah, ISO and Thurborn. This was ISO and Thurborn was, where are they?
You seem confident.
Fight Club.
Fight Club was the one that lost.
Yeah.
So it was
okay.
Warmonger who won. Yeah.
Okay, we got them. So Warmonger is second round. But they need to update their game.
All right.
Guys, Warmonger and Fight Club, Warmonger needs to update the game that they won 1-0, otherwise the bracket won't go forward. So it would be really nice. Warmonger and... Okay, nice for the host there. So we can update the tournament.
In fact, it carried the game exactly.
Nah, I would... Tiger did a really good job too. Even Kitten did it. His transformation wasn't that bad.
Exactly. His transformation was really amazing. Getting the knockup with the last seconds of the incarnation was amazing.
Yeah.
Killing 2 people with it.
So, let's see if they can update it. PTSD from Suzuka. I would too, bro. I would too. Everyone is getting PTSD from Suzuka. That's why they... I mean, I'm happy that she isn't getting banned at the tournament right now, but overall it's still crazy.
It's Vito's taking off that spot in a ban.
So, we're gonna cast the first game, guys, of the second round, and then we're gonna have a guest here. The community manager of NCSoft, Jan Sterl, will join us for a few questions in the chat. If you guys have questions about MXM and what NCSoft is gonna do in the future, that's the perfect moment to ask. Then we're gonna forward the questions in the chat, and then we will have a bit time before we go to the second game of the second round. And then we are done for today, and tomorrow we will have semifinals and finals.
Exactly.
Tell them to fix servers. I think everyone told them that.
I mean, you can ask them if they're going to fix the servers any soon.
It's not the U-ping, it's the U server. I mean, it's always the server. But at least they're running. I know games where, for example, Black Desert, where you couldn't even loot for 10 or 20 seconds because Steam people rolled over it. So, let's see.
Let's check if the bracket has been updated by
Yeah.
now.
Our voices are low. Do we need to talk louder? Toby, is it holding or is it dying? Okay, I think it should be better now.
Should be better now.
Otherwise, I need to make it a little bit louder. What games are being streamed for the second round? I can tell you that pretty fast. Big play.
We have NTFC against Pussing Google. We have Kronos Corp against Quality. Les Grandomets, Gardomets against TSM. Warmonger against Just in Time. And I think we should make a straw poll and let the stream decide which
I
game
think
they wanna
too.
see.
We should make a straw poll and let the stream decide. The viewers should know what they're gonna watch. I mean, it will be probably the TSM game.
Who knows?
So, let me open a straw poll. And let's see. Which game should be streamed? What do we have here?
We have
Where are my brackets here?
NTFC
It's
against Boosting Google.
Boosting Google. I want to see them really bad. maybe they're not that boosted. So we need to upgrade straw poll. Boosted Google?
No, Boosting Google.
Boosting Google. Against
NTFC.
then we
And then
got
we have
Chronos Corp against Quality.
Oh no, it is Boosting Google. Oh yeah, Boosting Google. Never mind.
Wasn't it Boosting Google?
It is Boosting Google. And we
Didn't we
Chronos
write
Corp-
him Boosting Google?
Yeah, we did it right.
Okay, Quality against Chronos. And now the third option. Anti-FC best team, not before. I mean, I thought TSM is gonna fuck that up. They started so strong and then fucked it up really hard. So what is our third option? Less.
Gardomets against TSM.
I need to copy that shit.
Just write less versus TSM.
Yeah. So it will be probably picked. So then we have left Warmonger against Just in Time. So guys, you can decide now which will be next.
Which game do you want to see next? Hop into the straw poll and just make your votes.
So we have an overview, guys.
How long should we wait? 2 minutes? 1
Yeah,
minute?
at least 2 minutes.
All right.
I mean, are the brackets done now? Yeah, Warmonger is, yeah, brackets are done. Perfect. So we can pick up for the next game. I mean, it will be probably TSM's game against less Gardo, Metz, I don't know.
Somebody must be talking about me.
So,
People are getting real impatient right now. They want to hop into the game.
so where's stream? Let's look what we got here. If you vote for anti-FC drama, what should we vote?
I personally would like to see another game of TSM.
I mean, it's boosting Google against NTFC going
Alright.
strong right now. I mean, probably we won't see a TSM game till they're in final.
Probably.
When they even get in final. The goal is to beat the people who beat FC. Oh, this would be crazy, really.
Warmonger actually won their first round.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we should tell the other teams that they can start the games now and that we are going to
So,
spectate
yeah.
Boosting Google versus NTFC.
So the next game for us is Boosting Google versus NTFC. Second is Warmonger versus Just in Time. But I would really prefer, because we didn't saw Quality versus Chronos, that we take Boosting Google for as NTFC as first game. Then we have the interview, and after that we should watch Quality against Chronos.
I
and
highly doubt
then,
that those both teams are going to wait all this time. I think
okay.
they really want to play right now. We should just go with Boosting Google versus
Okay.
NTFC, and hopefully Quality is going to win against Chromos next game. Their next game, and we might see them in the finals
Yeah.
or semifinals.
I should make
Seduction
command.
draws the eye.
Wait for
Never
bracket.
to see the play.
What is the link here? So guys, don't be too impatient. It's our first tournament we are casting and we are trying our best. So, where is Nightbot here? So we're gonna at least get a bracket command so you guys have always an overview about the bracket. I mean, if you write tournament, you should see, for example, already the tournament. But so we have the bracket. So, okay,
Alright.
we got the new command for bracket.
And boosting Google or NTFC, you can already open the next lobby and drop us an invite.
About him, don't worry, I know him. I was in SK when he played for SK. So we should go then for boosting Google first anti-FC and then
Exactly. Then have the interview with the
yeah, and then
NC
we
team.
still need one guy or one team to wait, really. We need one team to wait, so we have a second game after the interview. So I would say that we're gonna wait. Let me see the brackets again. So brackets here. Not peak performance. Is here. Quality is here. What do we have left? The French stuff. Warmonger is here. And Kronos. I mean, should we let... No, we're gonna go with NTFC first and then see if they already played or not. Okay, guys. John, it would be perfect if you could invite me and open the game. So,
patiently waiting for the game to start.
so, and let me write in general.
Alright, and there we go. Friend list.
Okay,
and
Adam. Damn, this was a sneaky friend request, which was really fast. Yeah, the other teams can start their games now. We're gonna focus on this game now.
Good luck to the other teams on the second round. Do your best. And hopefully we see the others in the semifinal.
Okay, X invited us.
Run while your legs can still carry you.
Oh damn, I'm curious how this will gonna be.
Et merci Bram pour le host. Je viens de me faire violer.
Oh, it's
Un
the
poulet
other
qui se fait
stream,
violer.
yeah.
Ça consiste en quoi ce jeu? Bah c'est
need
comme
to
LOL.
find it.
C'est map 5.
Here. Okay, I found it. So, we're gonna wait for the invite and then go in.
Do we have
Oh,
both
we have
teams
the invite
ready?
already. They need to start.
Yeah, we have both teams ready and you guys can already start the next match.
So, we are ready. This will be crazy.
And TFC against boosting Google.
Boosting Google is like,
I mean, who knows? Google might be interested in them if they manage to win.
yeah, they're getting Google as main sponsor. Boosting
Exactly.
for MXM. No way.
I mean, they even have Google in their team.
Yeah. So let's see where the guys are.
Let's
Let's bring this.
I should open Skype too to know when everything is going.
And
Okay,
we're good to
guys.
go.
we're in. So.
Just make sure to put your Skype on busy to avoid any noise.
Yeah, I'm busy as fuck now. So let's see what they're gonna pick. Probably. I mean,
Alright,
we have
another-
exact the same
Yeah,
bands. That's
Bumaro
crazy.
and Vita, both banned for both teams. And we have a Pankuga pick for Shiro.
I mean, that's the first time we see Pankuga, but he's really strong. Pankuga is
Pankuga's
really strong. Where's the first
And
Tulam
there is no
pick?
Pankuga. We have Lilo and Tulam.
Oh, we have Hamster and NBA.
Hamster and NBA.
Narurunak is probably... I don't like to play against him and I don't like to play with Narurunak.
Alright, Google Shiro ready and Google going with NBA and
And Narurunak.
Nano.
Tell him Hamster.
Hamster, alright. Lilo and Tulam for Shiro, and then we have Ghost Rider and Tulam for Wild. Amari and Nadian for Get Up. Axie is going with NBA and Redlock, and Avitas is going with
I'm curious what
Boomerang
Hierarchy Bot will
and Cagnazo.
pick. I mean, they've overall a really tanky team.
Which one of those two? Boosting Google or
Boosting
ITFC?
Google is really tanky. Okay, we got a Statesman going.
And both teams again.
I mean, you need always a Statesman.
The hero you need.
I mean, didn't City of Heroes got cancelled from fucking NCSoft because they just wanted to fuck up the game? Just cancelled it without saying anything, like, fuck City of Heroes. But at least we got, thanks to them, Ghost Widow. I mean, Shiro can at least greet his mom. When your mom is watching the stream. Hey, Shiro's mom. Oh, EU ARAM skills almost beat NA Pro. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, 20 seconds left, guys. I think this is the first time we're gonna see a professional or former professional league player here playing. Maybe it will transition good to MXM. Hopefully, if not, it will be just hype and for nothing.
Alright, and we're in the game.
Battle starts in 15 seconds.
So let's see what's. I think they will shift for top lane with 2 people
Initiate combat.
Alright, both
because
teams going
there's a
out.
monolith. Oh, red team pinging already from mid.
No, that was
Oh,
a
they
teleport.
TP'd.
That was really smart actually to secure the fish before everyone else can.
They need to get the fish for the ultimate coach if they get a early fight.
And MTFC securing the first fish and the Titan side. MTFC going with 3-man top. And 1 man is probably going to be Meto.
I mean, Get Up is getting the vision already on Rosa. Hierarchy is going for the first jungle creep. Same for blue team right now. Shiro got a big hit from the golem. Now they're going for the red buff.
Both teams working on the buffs right now.
I mean, the only difference is that the Boomerang in mid lane got the last hits. And on bot lane. Get Up is... I mean, it's really important in MXM in the early phase that you get the last hits of the creeps, because maybe 1 or 2 last hits can decide if you are getting your first Titan out or not.
Exactly. So far, both teams playing really safe, farming, but it looks like a fight is breaking out in the top lane.
Yo,
And we have
Ripple is
Statesman
going in. Xy's getting backing up. I mean, they are trying
Was
to
forced to switch.
get many CS as possible.
Bottom lane is a fight breaking out right now.
Yo, we have here.
NTFC
They are
chasing
chasing you.
Lion. Ooh, that was really well
nice
played.
save from Shiro. Really nice save from Shiro here. This was unexpected.
Saved his life.
Get up is porting back. The only good thing is, I mean, altars are spawning soon.
Just
And
talking
they
about
don't-
the level, there we go.
They don't let them get back. Okay, they're going for Monolith right now. I mean, NTFC is really focusing on objectives.
We have the arena wrangle, hitting no one.
I mean, they
Ring
need
waits
to
right
get
now.
the Monolith.
And
Okay.
yeah, there we have boosting Google securing the shard.
I mean, Shiro needs to get up. Oh, okay.
Ooh, that was really.
Oh,
that
nice
was
play
close.
from Shiro here.
That was really well done.
That's using Lilo how you need to use it. Get the fuck
Exactly.
out of there. Damn, really nice play here from Shiro.
Ready to be broken.
But on bot
and
lane
we
we
have
have
the
the...
first hero going for NTFC.
Damn, will Hyun be able to at least get between it now? It's the first fallen hero for
Red team has summoned a
NTFC.
fallen hero.
But let's see what's gonna go on top lane. We have still the Altar Watcher up. He will go down now.
Seal is ready to be broken.
But you have to see on the score, they have still 83 points. Which will lead probably to a fast Titan when they... Oh, the Fallen Hero is pushing you completely free.
There is no defense from boosting Google on bot lane whatsoever.
I mean, they
Now they're
tried to
falling on
collapse
Google.
here, but they need to focus on the Fallen Hero.
On the other hand, they put down the shield on the tower.
I mean, they are pushing on 3 lanes hard right now, and they can't do anything against it.
NTFC showing who is going to dominate this game right now.
I mean,
And
that's
there's the
the...
first tower falling for
And the first Titan going on for
NTFC.
NTFC.
Titan has received the blessing of the core.
I mean,
Beamerang ulting right
Oh,
now. And
nice
X
kill
securing
from
on
X.
Muro. Really well done.
Shiro's trying to flank them, but it's not possible right now. They need to back up because the Fallen Hero is still pushing.
The fallen hero did a lot of damage.
I mean, they
And
even
mid
got
tower was
crazy
also
damage on
going
mid
down.
lane.
Yeah, we have the first tower going down on mid lane without even the Titan participating in it.
Party tower's been destroyed.
Nice kill by you and deflecting the damage.
And Get Up still pushing on bot lane. It's a constant push from NTFC against Eagle. Okay, Hyun coming in here right now. Won't, oh,
being knocked
he
out.
won't
Hyun-
survive that if they can't get out.
And he ults with Ronak.
Oh, nice from
That was really
Q
nice.
bot.
Like that.
He's
And
almost dead.
Hyun
Oh, he gets the
survived
heal
really
out.
Close.
Damn. On mid lane we have a really brawl here.
Statesman standing by himself against 3 members of NTFC.
He's just trying to get time so they can get the Titan down. But I think the kinetic will go down before the Helix.
Yeah, NTFC doing a strong fight on mid lane. Beamerang ulting. NBA getting hit. Statesman fighting another Statesman.
I mean,
And
they will get
NTFC is
the
taking care
get
of
the
the
kinetic
asset.
down now and will have a really strong push. I mean, if they're smart, they go now for objective like Rozak or, for example, Tinian. But they need to, they need the shard. Oh man, Rip was engaging here.
The Titan healing the NTFC member.
Oh,
Ripfo being forced to switch and Whitlock retreating.
it's really close. I mean, they shouldn't focus mid lane. They should go for objectives, but
I think NTFC really wants to open this mid lane.
yeah.
And they're going for it. Mid tier 2 tower has fallen. And with that, NTFC
They are now
has taken 3
retreating.
towers right now. And is taking care of the
Yeah,
jungle
and they are
objectives.
cleaning the top and bot lane jungle of the blue team.
But that's not it. There's a second Titan already running around.
Yeah,
There's
because
1 point left.
1 point
and
left, yeah.
Just there we go.
Team Titan approaching.
I mean, they could use that Titan now to force any kind of objective they want.
Yeah.
They could even go for Rozak because the mid lane tower is
Point
down.
captured.
There's too much pressure on boosting Google to even check the Rosar.
Yeah.
Point captured.
It looks like boosting Google is going to check King Canyon, and we have Wild by himself.
I mean, they'll at least get some vision there. We have to see, the level difference is getting strong here. The highest level is on level 9, here we have level 10, and the rest is just 8. It will be hard because you need the upgrades on the skills. Okay.
NTFC showing that this King Canyon is there.
I mean, they have full control right now of the top side. Bot lane is only Rozak, and they can't do Rozak right now, so it will be free Tenyon for them. They are so busy with defending this Titan right now in mid lane.
And now rotating to King Canyon.
I mean, they need to pick up the Titan shot though.
They still have chance to secure the King Canyon.
Okay, this is King Tenyon secured for.
NTFC. Nice
Oh,
ulti by Lulu.
nice.
Ronak is being forced to ult, dealing a lot of damage to Wild. Wild going down. Shiro's down.
But they. Oh, nice dodge
Stacy
here.
doing a lot of damage right there. What a crazy fight. Everyone's being fight separately. We have
I mean,
2v2 on
you
the
can't
top.
have a big enough screen to see that all what's going on here.
Muro is going
Hyun
down.
is going down, and can he
And
block it? No.
NTFC securing this fight with a 3-1, killing Shiro, Muro, and Hyun.
I mean, they could get the fallen hero and push completely through right now.
But they're looking for blood. They still want to
At
push
least
on top
they
lane.
picked up the Titan shard now.
And Google also going down on the last minute.
Crazy. I mean, they will get the fallen hero now. Oh, rest
got
of the
20
team.
points with those
Rest of the
kills.
team is focusing already on the monolith to get the next shard going.
Yeah.
An ultra
And
seal is
NTFC
ready.
And
getting
Wild
the third
is
Titan
roaming.
out while boosting Google still working on their second.
1 point left for the next, and they're getting the next fallen hero because, I mean, boosting Google is completely just reacting.
Overwhelmed.
They are not acting at all. They're just reacting to the plays of.
We have another fight breaking
Of
out.
the
on top.
NTFC.
Shiro fighting Evitas. Evitas really low right now. Forced to switch. Is he going down? And
Yeah, he's
Evitas is
going
going down. Shut down for boosting Google.
Shiro's solo
Shiro
here.
is low by himself.
No.
Whitlock ulting. Shiro being forced to switch. Is he going out?
He is gonna.
And he's not going to make it out. Or is he?
No.
No.
An ultra
Okay.
seal is ready to be broken.
I mean,
Wild securing the hero on the bot side.
damn, the hamster got it.
Has summoned a fallen hero.
Boosting Google has a hero on top lane, but there's no one to push with the hero.
They
besides
can't do anything. They need to defend mid lane. Titan is pushing on mid hard. I mean, this would be the perfect moment for them to get Rozak because 2 lanes are pushing hard. I mean,
Yeah, but it would be better for NTFC to pick out the second T2 tower on bot lane, the first T2 tower on bot lane.
but let's see. They're pushing hard on this turret now.
We have
I mean,
ult by
are
Lua.
they okay? Hyun is going for an engage
Jin
here.
Suyun going on really well. Statesman being
But they
pushed back,
still-
Wild being pushed back.
Oh, this will be close. This
This is
they
superb.
got him. Damn, this shield helped them so much right now.
And you can
Oh,
see
nice engage here. The
There was-
Titan pulled them in. Damn, this is the.
Get Up is going to get down. And it looks like boosting Google is going for this easy Rozak with their Titan pushing on mid lane.
I mean, they need to get that. Oh, they're the Snikey Rozak. They need to get Rozak now. If they get Rozak, they're back in game. Red team even.
Red team doesn't care. NTFC shows them that even if they would get the Rozak, they would sacrifice too much for it.
Yeah, they will lose like. Yeah, 1 turret is almost. Oh, damn, this will be a really big problem for them. They need to teleport back
Oh
instantly.
god! Are they going to take out the core tower? There we go. The
Yeah,
first core
first
tower
core tower
being
down.
melted down.
Oh, they got a
quick.
Titan. Oh, this was lucky. Thanks to Rozak.
Red team Titan approaching.
And yes, put a lot of pressure on boosting Google right now.
Berserk has cursed the red team.
They really have to push now with their second Titan and with the debuff.
Oh, okay. This will be a big problem now for boosting Googles. The fight is going on strong here. They're trying to get pressure on the red team. Shiro's
Shiro
engaging
initiating,
here.
getting 2 people to zero, knocking one down.
Cubot ulting here with
But
Statesman.
it doesn't look like... Or is there a kill being secured by boosting Google? Yeah, the trash is down. That sounds so bad to say, you know.
The trash is down. Cubot went too deep there. I mean,
Boosting Google really now has to push.
they
for
need
that
to
now.
get the Helix Titan down. What about the objectives? We have 1.5 minutes left on both sides for the Avatars. They need to get that Titan down and push through. That's their only chance right now.
Anti-FC is being pushed back. And
I mean, it's a
Boosting
4
Google
on
is
5.
down.
They need to get at least that shard from them.
Boosting Google now has a lot of opportunities.
Oh, ult is going
Oh my
in
god,
here.
nice.
Shiro needs to
Both
switch.
boomerangs ult. MBI really nice touch on it. Chulam
Oh,
tried
okay,
to
we have the
convert
transformation
the
for
first
Shiro.
Titan incarnate.
But
Shiro
was
is
it
looking
worth
for
it?
blood.
That's the question. Was it worth it? I mean, they can't get the
One of
Titan
them
down right now.
is one of yeah. XC is going down. Shiro walking down the tower.
I mean, that was their transformation. Red team has still one up.
But that's not it. I mean, Boosting Google got another Titan out, making more pressure on mid lane.
I mean, Tinian could be the next option right now.
Both teams looking for King Tanyan right now.
So we will have a big fight on Tinian.
Altar Watchers have spawned.
I mean, if they don't if they don't attack Tinian and use it here, they can really bait them up because. Oh, okay, they have vision there. If they get the vision away, they can trap them pretty hard.
Anti-FC is probably going to be
But
forced
still,
to go
the
back because there's another
Titan is
Titan
running
pushing.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to defend. They can easily do Tinian.
And Boosting Google is down. Boosting Google. Boosting Google is going to attack down King Tanyan.
Blue team has slain King Tanny.
Damn, they got back in game pretty hard right now through that. I mean, 2 shots secured now for NTFC.
An altar seal is ready to be broken.
And top lane, nah, it will be easy for Boosting Google to get that because they're really focusing on bot right now. I mean, till 2 minutes 30 for Rozak, so
Summon a fallen hero.
let's see the stats.
An altar seal is ready to be
Oh,
broken.
we have a really good kill participation here on XC, 100%.
He's doing his job. Well done. Alright,
The
we have
red
the
buff.
hero pushing on top lane for Boosting Google, and the second hero is going to push for anti-FC on bot lane.
Red team Titan approaching.
Okay, will we get a... I mean, we will... They are using the fallen hero just to split them and to get the 3v5 on bot lane. If they can engage this 3v5, they can easily push the Titan on mid lane out and get at least 1 or 2 turrets.
Yeah. Mary trying to go with the sneaky snare right there. Google's
But
being
still,
knocked
with
up by the
3
boomerang.
people...
Who
Oh
else
damn,
will Boomerang?
4v5 now here.
Oh my god! Chulam cancelled his ult. And
But the fallen hero is
Richard
still up.
himself, Wild looking for his team.
Okay, Xy's now here.
Tognazu popped up his heal. And
This
he
is
is down.
down.
Avitas is being taken down by Google.
Enemies become a Titan.
And
Okay,
there's
this is a
Titan
really big
incarnate.
problem because the Titan is pushing and they got the Incarnate. They need to burst him down pretty fast. If
This
they
is
can't
looking
burst
really
him
bad.
down, it's... Damn, if they burst him down, it was a really fucked up Incarnation from Get Up.
Titan approaching.
I mean,
Oh
Oliver was
damn,
one kill.
this Titan saved their ass.
yeah. Boosting Google did played this really well. They took down 3 members of anti-FC and Titan Incarnation. Giving him enough points to spawn the Helix.
Damn, Get Up fucked up this transformation a bit, but he tried at least to get them out. But they did too much damage on the Incarnation.
Took a moderate amount of damage from Boosting Google. which I think scared him and forced him to.
Oh,
retreat.
we can rewatch it here pretty fast.
Blue team Titan approaching.
He's transforming. Oh, he transformed already.
Blue team's Guardian Tower's been
So we can see it here right now. They
And
forced
yes.
them. He had to incarnate because they were all low. But the problem is now that they are all splitting and focusing only him.
Exactly.
And if you're targeting incarnate and getting bursted, you can't do anything.
Exactly.
So you really need your team. Here we have the next engage here. Boosting Googles are really trying their best to get at least 1 or 2 members down. Hurricane
Really
will
great
CC
opening
like
line.
hell, but
Statesman is dropping really low now.
oh
Is he going
damn!
down?
Hurricane bot is
He's
still
switching to
alive.
Lua. Is he going to survive?
He's gonna
Really
get out
well
of
done.
this.
Well done.
And the Titan is still pushing here.
Why has been taken down, leaving his team in
I mean,
45
from
and
points,
the enemy
it's
Titan.
really close. It's really close.
But they still have both side towers up.
Yeah.
And boosting Google going for another Titan incarnate.
Damn, they want to finish that really hard.
They really want to finish this game.
They gotta burst the shit out of him. He can't
And
do
he is
anything.
way-
And the second, this was a bad decision
That
for
was a really
boosting
bad
Google.
decision. Boosting Google just got way too greedy with the Titan incarnate.
But she was still trying to get this turret here, and she's gonna get it down.
been destroyed.
Damn, the core is open. With the next transformation, they can win the game. But Shira's gonna go down here. Or he can just jump away. Oh, nice, but
Tunnel, but Shura is going,
He's
yeah,
gonna
he's
die.
going down.
Shut down. Blue team Titan.
Rozak is still up now.
damn, they have their Titan now. It's 17 points for the red team to get their Titan. Rozak is up, but I think they will focus on jungle right now.
Exactly. Boosting Google with a lot of pressure. And just like the TSM game, they show us that even if the game is going bad for you in the early game, you can pull it
I
off in the
mean,
mid game.
at least they had this comeback. Rozak was their only chance there. I mean, Rozak got them back in game and they executed it well. And now they just need to hold it. They can't give any objectives anymore to NTFC.
Ultra-Watchers have spawned.
Okay, we have the Altar Watchers on bot lane, but they need to see, okay, we need to oh, damn.
While is going
The
for
Titan
a
is-
questionable decision here.
The Titan is still pushing.
The Titan is pushing on mid lane, boosting Google.
An Ultra Seal is ready to
running
Titan
back.
approaching.
I mean, he got the Altar Seal, but can't use it. He needs to
They're
get back.
forced to retreat and take care of the Titan.
I mean, this would be the free top lane fallen hero. Revyls going top to get that altar.
Boosting Google decision here is pretty questionable. They had a Titan pushing on mid lane and they saw the both members on top on bot lane.
I mean, the problem was the transformation there on bot lane. And now, oh, okay. I mean, they have a Titan pushing, but was it too early to go to Rozak? I would at least wait that the Titan is on mid lane. Nah, they
Looks like
oh,
they're
there's
going
some
for a split
ults.
push on the bot lane.
I mean, they know Hyun switch. They try to burst him down before he can.
An enemy's
Tech
become
back.
Titan incarnate.
Oh, here we got the
And there we
transformation
go.
from Get Up. Get Up is trying to get that bot lane turret.
Very nice.
This could be the
This
end,
is going
guys.
to be like a base race. Yeah,
Oh
this is a
damn, we
base
got the
race.
next transformation here from Ripfu. I think
Is
it's
any
gonna
of-
for boosting Google.
Yes.
Boosting Google
taking
winning
their
the game.
victory.
Crazy game. Damn. That's hard. That's hard. They were back in points, but they executed the transformation way better. Whew.
Well played by both teams. Congratulations for boosting Google.
Really, this was crazy. But damn, that's what I like about MXM. All games are unexpected.
Run,
Yeah.
while your legs can still
Even
carry you.
even when you see a team which is playing crazy good, anytime something can happen, and then I mean this transformation. I don't know if he could have done it better, or did he have any kind of? I mean, he could have tried to burst them down instantly, but he tried to CC them, but his team didn't follow, and he was alone there as Titan Incarnate, and they just burst him down.
think he was not confident enough to take down the other members by himself because he took a lot of damage and we saw that he was forced to retreat.
Yeah.
But if he would actually stay, he might have the opportunity to kill two for his Titan Incarnation, making a trade of 2 for 1.
This would be the option, yeah. But nah, I thought it will be like NTFC will be the favorites here because
A lot of people were cheering up for
yeah,
NTFC.
they have a former league professional player and he has really good. I mean, he has really big experience, but what you can do against that?
Exactly. On the other hand, this is a totally different game.
Yeah. I mean, in League you have a really long lane phase compared
Exactly.
to that. It's crazy. So let's check up the bracket. Oh, Kronos Corp won against Quality. That's really good to know. And the other teams are still playing. So we have a bit time for the viewers. Can you not show the pics of the other team or delay the stream? Thanks. I mean, I could do a small overlay at least. Or delay the stream. But then I need to delay it crazy. Because I can't use the delay option of Twitch because I'm not partnered. If I had the possibility for that, it would be perfect. I mean, I can try to fix that tomorrow. I mean, we played the last game today already. I'm gonna fix that for tomorrow, that we have a good overlay for the semi-final and final games. We're gonna get the really good overlay going. This is an early tier list memory, before even the game came out. So it will be updated every month.
Alright.
So, let's see if the brackets are updated. Okay, what their guy's problem?
Plasma Sieve is a light and agile device. Oh, yeah. Well,
There goes. What's the problem? Yeah, okay guys, if you don't have 12 masters, that's a really big problem. Because you should know that you need at least 12 masters to play a custom game.
It looked like TSM run against some problems with less
Yeah.
whatever. One of the members of LAS had not enough mass to participate in a custom game.
So let's see. So we can't do anything here because they're saying they can't play because the player don't have enough accounts or enough masters on his account. Yeah, the
Now
thing
the question is,
we can't. It's against the rules. We don't establish rules if no one is taking them seriously.
true. So that means TSM is going to win and less whatever is going to be disqualified.
Yep. I mean, they need to find a solution for next month then, because, I mean, it's obvious that you need to have enough champions to play.
Warmonger won their game against Just in Time as well.
Okay, then we are up for the semifinals.
That means tomorrow will be a really heated match against Warmonger and TSM.
Yeah, and we will have... Okay. Boosting Google need to upgrade their bracket. Then we have Kronos against Boosting Google and TSM against Warmonger, which played... This will be close.
Tomorrow will be an interesting match.
Yeah.
Alright then, shall we go on to the call with the NC stuff?
I can't do a normal custom game without pick and ban because in the rules we said that you need to you have an NCSoft account where you can participate in rank, not only in ranked, where you can open a custom game with pick and bans. This would be unfair for any other guy who's taking part in this tournament. That was the reason why we, for example, didn't include the other team which fucked up their check-in. So it would be just unfair for the other guys.
TSM versus Cronus is all I want.
Tomorrow will be a crazy match. If Warmonger can win against TSM, they can show everyone that Europe is not doomed.
I mean, boosting Google as well could lead the troops for EU.
The reason Big Plays why we did this for tomorrow is first because Kitty is casting a 3v3 tournament and we want to support the community and not like get in the way of it. That means that we want to give Kitty time to cast this tournament tonight because it's in US time, and we're gonna do a semi-final and final tomorrow.
Alright, let's check if he replied on Skype.
Yeah.
Alright.
So for the next part, guys, we have the NCSoft community coordinator for Blade and Soul and MXM here. We're gonna call him soon, and then I would love to forward your questions about the game and get some insight directly from NCSoft for you. So let me just call him pretty fast. I think it will be not possible to use the webcam. Hi Jan.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
We're doing fine, what about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. I was watching the matches, got really excited, especially
It was really close.
Yeah, like a lot of very close matches. I mean, NTFC versus Boosting Googles, anyone could have won that match. I was really, really sad when Peak Performance attempted with their last-minute rush, and
Peak
they
Performance
failed,
could
right?
be the European hope, but now Warmongers and Kronos needs to beat TSM.
Yeah, I mean, I still have my hopes up for my mate Tierbon that he's going to carry Warmonger, and I'm probably going to get slapped in chat just saying that, so that's fine.
But overall, we got it. You got first and second round. I mean, every game was really nice.
Yeah.
To cast and to spectate. That's what I love right now about MXM, that every game has its peaks, its throws, and
highlights, and ups and downs.
And upside
down
forever.
The upside downs, yeah. I mean, that's one of the things that I was most excited about when all the grassroots tournaments started, especially the 5v5 ones, because I mean, I've been playing the game from alpha, and like the rotations are still not 100% clear, and you can see that in those matches. The teams are starting to figure out a meta. They start to figure out like core rotations and stuff like that. And I think it's like really big step forward, because currently, as it stands, is you're in the early game and you had it with like Warmonger against Fight Club. While Warmonger was actually losing the early games, they were completely calm because they knew, okay, our mid game is going to be our strength, our rotations will work out there, and it's actually in our favor if we're in the defense right now, because we will get more points very, very fast. So it's good to see how everything develops, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
I mean, tomorrow will be really crazy. We have a semi-final, which will be best of 3, and then we will have our final best of 5, and a game for place. For the third place, so it will be really exciting. But what I want to ask you, Jan, for the community is, what are you thinking about MXM in the future? Like, what is MXM for you as community manager in 1 year or 2 years?
Well, I mean, currently we're focusing on like making sure that we get rid of a couple of the early game problems. Like one of the things that is getting reported a lot is, for example, the lag issue, obviously,
Yeah.
and especially our North American players actually are struggling a lot with lag. So while in other games we had actually Europe were the ones who were mostly raising the flag of lags. Now it's North America having a lot of issues. Europe is still it's in a hard position, but that's one of the things. And I know that some people in chat will not be happy about me saying that, but I can just encourage you, if you have lag issues, and with lag issues, I mean, if your ping is above 80 milliseconds, because this is a round trip ping, so it's actually going to the server and going back. The usual ping that you would see in a lot of other games would be half of that. If it's above 80 milliseconds, you feel that you don't have a dodgy Wi-Fi setup or anything, then please contact our support with your details. They will give you a template saying, please make sure that you have a wired connection, stuff like that. But please give them all the information, because what's really our biggest problem is we're going into the forums, people are complaining about lags, but we don't know where these people are from. And then we're actually asking them, hey, where are you from? And they're giving us the response, oh, I'm from Argentina. And we're like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that might be an issue there because we don't have servers in Argentina, so you will have a higher ping, for example. But for example, if you're sitting in, let's say you're sitting in Sheffield and you have a ping of 150 milliseconds, please let us know. Please actually send a support ticket, because those guys get all the information and we can fix it. Because from our side, as it stands, I mean, we're using like a hybrid server infrastructure, but theoretically, it's not like our servers are on 100% load, so it's actually the routing, and we have to see where the problems with the routing lie, and that's always a very complex issue. So you guys really help us if you send a ticket.
I mean, this was a big issue in League of Legends too. The routing, some ISPs are just routing from, I don't know, somewhere to get some spare money. I had it, for example, in League, when I connected to the server instantly, I had a ping about 80, but when I used then a VPN to connect from, I don't know, to connect to get an IP from Germany, so I don't get routed anymore from Austria, I had a 30 ping. So I think it's mostly routing problems, but it's switching.
Yeah.
I had never a higher ping in MXM in PvP more than 50 or 60. But like you said, it depends on the routing. Many people don't even know anything about if their Wi-Fi is completely fucked up because 10 smartphones are in the Wi-Fi and nothing is going through. So
Yeah.
it's a good idea to check first and then report to NCSoft about it.
Exactly, and the location is like key. It's really important for us to know which ISP it is, where you're from, and stuff like that. And for example, in Europe, one of the things is also not all our servers are actually in Frankfurt for MXM. We're actually also using servers in London. So I've seen a couple of players actually complaining that they have a ping of 40 milliseconds, and they're sitting next to Frankfurt. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably because you got connected to our London servers. So there's an explanation there for that as well. Just as an info. But in general, please report it. Please make sure you include your ISP, your location, so we can actually look into that stuff. And into the grander picture, I mean, we have our next master coming up, Yuri, which we already teased, and we're going to have more masters coming out very frequently to add to the mix of the game. Because, I mean, one of the things that you can see is that there are still a couple of roles that I personally would like to fill for, especially competitive play, and we have a long roadmap there. When it comes to balance is definitely something we're gonna really improve over the next year on. It's essentially building up the data, because the biggest thing for us for balance is what are the win-loss ratios, which masters getting picked, which skills are getting picked, and stuff like that, to adjust things, because it's always you see the feedback in the forums, but if I, for example, compare the feedback from 2 weeks ago about certain masters, and I compare it to whether they're going to getting picked now, you can tell, the feedback was back then that way because people felt like the meta was completely different. Now you have a completely different meta, for example, where you don't see the mainers anymore. 3 weeks ago, everyone was complaining about, not everyone was complaining, but you could see a lot of threads actually, oh, the mainers is overpowered, please nerf the mainers. Now you don't see him anymore getting picked in the high tiers and stuff like that. So building up that meta, getting the information in, there's going to be a lot of balance patches and balancing adjustments. And I mean, the great thing is, for now, MXM is only out in North America and Europe. We're going to bring the game out in Korea, for example. So we're going to get a really good feedback there. And I hope that in 1 year we can actually talk about maybe bigger competitive sports and that we have a lot of fun with the game. Because I personally, like, I've been spending way too much time of my free time actually playing MXM. So I'm really looking forward to the development of the game.
I mean, we're really happy about that the next master is coming so soon already after the release.
I mean, we had the game launch a couple of weeks ago. We had Rankeds launching just a few days ago.
Yeah.
We're also getting the new hero next. And there's the defense line, which is also coming up as soon as possible. So MXM really puts out a lot of content really fast.
The only thing which I was very, I was shocked about. Well, how is it with the ranked system? I thought ranked will be continuous, but it was like the other stuff that you had a few days where you could play ranked. Will this change in the future, or will there be more time? Or what's the reason about capping the ranked games?
Well, currently, we want to make sure that the ranked community, when they play ranked, is actually stable. So we want to make sure that the queue times are appropriate. We want to make sure that we avoid people win trading and stuff like that. And so that was one of the main reasons why we decided to actually have restriction in terms of the times that you can play ranked. Obviously, this is subject to change. This is something we're continually monitoring. So this is something that will likely change in the future, but we wanted to make sure that we don't bring out ranked and then we have those people boosting each other at 3 o'clock in the morning simultaneously and stuff like that.
Because they will probably get matched against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's good to know. But overall, I think this game has a really good esport potential. If we, as community, do something for it. I mean, the thing is that right now in the esports scene, everyone is expecting from the game publisher to completely buy or to completely sponsor tournaments with really high prize money. And this won't help the community to grow. You will have then teams picking up people, but no one will play the game. So we as the community are supporting with this tournament, not just NCSoft to get MXM as an esport title, but the community too. So this means that if you have any questions now regarding NCSoft and MXM, just ask guys. Jan can read the stream chat too. And maybe we will get him to talk about a few secrets. So Jan, what about the most important stuff? Will Shizuka get buffed?
Will Vita get nerfed?
Well, honestly, I usually play currently Vita and Tulam, so they will definitely get further buffs because I still lose sometimes.
I think the community is really happy about this one.
Yeah, right. The community will be really happy about that. No, I mean, in general, I can't tell you who's getting buffed and nerfed right now. We have a couple of people or a couple of masters that are in like the focus, and you can see it in the competitive community that, especially Vita, especially because of her ults, she is super strong. And obviously, if you reduce the cooldowns, the amount of times that I can cheap someone, and I actually like her VO in German best because she calls the sheep. From now on, I call you Flauschi, which is like the most amazing thing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she says, from now on, I call you Flauschi, which is amazing.
What is she saying in English? That's the first time I had probably listening to that game.
I have to double check it. The chat can help us out. What she is saying in English because I haven't. I had played her yesterday, so I only have Flauschi in my head.
We have probably some crazy sheep lovers here. So,
yes.
What's weird?
Well, but in general, just because we're waiting for questions and stuff like that, one thing that I wanted to add is the grassroots tournaments, like the tournaments that you guys are doing, are really, really important to us. I mean, obviously, those tournaments, there's a lot of learning experience for you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
also, there is the good thing about having grassroots tournaments is, honestly, I wouldn't be allowed to swear as much as you do right now on an official channel.
I wouldn't that be my channel? I wouldn't do that right now. But
I think in the first game alone, you dropped 5 F-bombs, and that's just the game, like the raw footage.
like
I'm
the
not
first
talking
thing I
about-
wanted to say right now when he said I dropped 5 F-bombs is.
You want to drop another one.
But no. We need to get clean now if we want to cast it in the future.
So that one was fun. And just for everyone in the chat, Revyls and I, we know each other, so that is fine. He's gonna deal with it. It's good. But yeah, in general, does grassroots tournament important? We're looking into working with a couple of partners that we worked in the past to actually have a slightly bigger MXM tournament that's still not on the scale of the international or something like that. But we're looking into nurturing this community and getting it in. And then from our esports department, our esports manager, and all the people, we're right now focusing on the Blade and Soul part because we have the regional championships coming up for North America and Europe, which is going to be super exciting. We're going to have the Worlds coming up there, and MXM is something that not only we but also NCSoft as a whole is looking into supporting it as an esport. So definitely, I hope we can see more there, and those tournaments are really good for us. And if I can just hope that we see more tournaments and that we can see them regularly, because that's amazing to watch, to support, and also to see how the people grow. So as an example, we had our tournament in Leicester last Saturday, which is why my
Soul tournament,
Exactly, which is why my voice still sounds a bit rough because I catch the cold there. But in general, seeing how the casters that we had there, Brunch as the main example, have grown over the time that they casted Blade and Soul stuff, it's just amazing.
I saw his first when I talked with you the first time. You remember? I looked at the competitive scene and he was casting like it was a second cast or something. And now I saw him yesterday in the ESL studios and he improved pretty much, and I hope we improve pretty much too, because it's our first casting or like casting a game and being live on camera. It's different if you stream alone.
It's definitely a different experience, especially if you're not an English native speaker. I remembered from my times as well when I was shoutcasting Guild Wars 2, and the guys asked me, that was before I joined NCSoft, and the guys asked me, hey, could you, we don't have English casters, could you and Steppenwolf actually do the English stream? And we're like, do we have to? Because we will really be rubbish. And we dropped a lot of F-bombs there. We were stuttering the whole time and things like that. But in the end, you just learn. And like, for example, last Saturday, I was sitting in the audience and I was hearing Brunch and Barney talking with each other. And I was like, oh my gosh, those guys have become professional. And I'm watching a lot of other esports of games which shall not be named right here, but in general, it felt really, really good. And that's the thing that I really like about the grassroots thing. You can see people evolving, going into positions, and you can see them oftentimes actually ending up somewhere in the industry, which is amazing as well.
Yeah. But I mean, in the end, this game gives the people the possibility to get way better in ranked. I mean, we see a competitive scene evolving right now. Most of the people I saw in this tournament right now, I played with them together or played against them already, even in ranked or normals. And what you said about Deminos is, I thought in the beginning when I played, everyone was playing Deminos, even 2 Deminos in one lane, and I thought it's OP. But then you see always the meta shifting, like people are exploring new things, people are exploring new strategies, and these always lets the meta shift. And in MXM, it's really about how you play as a team. You can't do anything solo. For example, in many other MOBAs, if you are fat, you can kill 2 or 3 people easily. In MXM, you can't kill 3 people.
You're more reliant on your team and your
you need to rely on team
other games
and how you as a team engage. And I think
which is also like to 95% the reason why I lose in games, because my team is not supporting me in my engage that I just called as a shot myself without letting them know. So yeah, I mean that's one of the things you can literally tell, especially in like the casual game mode when you're just playing as as a hobby without having the whole competitive edge to it. You can really tell the moment people are starting to ping properly on the map and stuff like that. That's the moment when you usually win the game, just because it's a lot about coordination. It's a lot about the rotations in the game, and it's when it comes to the combat, it's a lot about the proper shot calling instead of just poking around. Yeah. I'm looking through the chat right now regarding some of the questions, and I'm getting the question, does NCSoft like lasagna? I can't talk for NCSoft there, but I do like lasagna, yes.
Lasagna is always good. Always.
There's one comment from China Star saying, can't tell who's getting nerfed. It's so obvious. Well, that's the reason you're talking to a community manager right now. So my name is Jan Sterl, aka Bron, European Community Manager. I'm not a game designer, and I will never be. So that's why I won't tell you guys who we're gonna nerf. That's just the only reason for that. And what's Vita's sheep name in English exactly? That's what you asked. Shaun the Sheep. Shaun the Sheep would be amazing. Willy Ballard is the skill name,
this would be
obviously.
really nice. But overall, I think we can do pretty much in tournaments right now. We have, for example, Kitty's tournament in NA coming up after this, a 3v3 tournament, and hopefully we will host this tournament in the next month too.
Yeah.
And on the same time, hopefully, and we'll get more people participating. We got now, I think, 15 teams.
14 teams, I think.
No, we had 15 teams, but one team fucked up the check-in.
Yeah.
You
And
just
drop the
dropped
next
another
F-bomb.
there.
Damn! So-
Next fun bomb. Let's call it fun bomb.
Yeah, the lasagna bomb dropped again.
Yeah. I think that would be a good timing, especially because that would be before Gamescom. So it's actually a nice time to host a tournament, because the Saturday will be full of stuff. Yeah. Should be cool. I mean, there's the question in the chat, will they fix the matchmaking of ranks from Fight Club 36? The short answer to that is yeah, hopefully. It's one of the things that we're continuing monitoring and looking at, and it's one of the pain points that's really getting pointed out, where we're looking into how we can make it more appropriate, especially for players who participated in that tournament. I know that they sometimes have very, very long queue times because their internal MMR is just really, really high.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that gets adjusted. I mean, if you're the top 1%, deal with it. It comes with its disadvantages, but at the same time, it's something which we are really, really aware of, and which has also driven a lot of the decision in terms of the game design before we release the games, because we want to make sure that you have a pleasant experience when going into the game.
Yeah, I mean, the last one was Expert, which you can reach. Oh, was it Elite? Expert was it, isn't it?
I think Expert is the last one.
No,
Master is the last one. We have Expert and then Master.
So you can always say,
I'm
I'm
a
master.
master,
My
it's
team,
master.
my team is holding me back.
Mm.
So
It's-
what
it's-
about
it's-
Dead Manoop is asking about X-Coin rewards down for the line for the tourneys in the future. Dead Manoop, we updated yesterday the tournament that we are giving away, thanks to NCSoft, X-Coins 2 and Sol for the winning teams. You can just see it in the tournament and then just go to prizes. The new character, when is it coming out, Jan? Can you say us something
at the
there?
start of August, was it?
Our press release is stating at the beginning of August. That's what our press release
Okay,
says.
so probably first or second week.
We'll see. Soon, TM.
Yeah.
Soon, TM, yeah. And regarding the pricing, I mean, the pack that I gave you, what we did internally, because we want to make sure that we support grassroots tournaments in kind of like an equal fashion. Obviously, I'm not going to jump on every single grassroots tournament to have an interview there or cast there or anything, but in general, that price packaging is about what you will see for a lot of those tournaments. So if you're a tournament organizer and you're watching this right now to see what a competition is doing, give us a shout out, and we're going to look at it. We're not going to support every single tournament, but if it's something, but we're going to look at it and decide whether we can support it or not, and that's about what you will see there.
So, Jade is asking here, I work overnights, I can... So, Jade, you don't need to worry about this is a temporary thing with the rank restriction to play, because, like Jan said, there are people who are match trading at night, so till they have fixed everything and everything is growing and evolving, it will be just a temporary thing.
Talking about rankeds right now, I haven't checked. Is there actually a ranked restriction between players? Like, if one is a master and one is a bronze player, can you queue up together to play a ranked game?
That is a very good question because the system has, I think, changed in the last. It has changed about 20 times in the last 3 months. So I have to be really careful what I respond there. I don't think there is currently a restriction in place, but I might be completely wrong.
All right.
Let's see how it's going to change in the future.
There's one question from Belacor who's asking about unranked and the 50% node thingy. So in general, if you don't know, ranked, your nodes in ranked counts 100. Their values count towards your actual stats by 100%. So if you have a node efficiency of 100%, it will be 1-to-1 in the actual game. For the unranked mode, it's 50%, so it's half of that, and that has been in place since we launched the game, because I've seen in some of the forums people saying we just introduced that distinction. No, that has been the case all the time. And I don't think we will have a third mode with 100% node efficiency, but without being in ranked. And that's just because we would split up the community even further. That wouldn't be good for queue times and stuff like that. So I don't see that happening right now or in any time soon.
The only thing which is interesting for me right now is this new mode. What can you tell us about that?
I could tell you a lot if we can just turn off the sound and people can look at your face and see like the happy expression and stuff like that.
I can imagine. I can imagine. It will be probably something really good. I think it's 4v4 or something.
Yes, exactly. And that's about what I can tell you about it. We have, if you're actually watching the stuff of MXM closely, I think we actually teased it 1 or 2 years, 1 year back or 1.5 years back in some press briefings, because it's a mode which was in development as part of the general game design. But we'll have more information about that when it's time soon.
All right.
That's good to know. So we know we have to wait for some really big revelations. I mean, a 4v4 is what we need right now after 3v3 and the 5v5 modes.
I think another question some people might have is, once you hit level 99, is there anything in the future coming up that maybe a new level cap or resetting at level 1 for the players that already hit the max level, or what kind of plans do you have? Do you have any information about that?
We've seen, especially players who are watching this stream right now, who are very competitive, actually hitting the max level cap. And we're looking into what kind of stuff we can give them, because obviously we're hearing the complaints about, I would like some progression in my game. Can you please give me that? And I'm one of those guys as well. I really like to progress. So it's something that we've given as a feedback. Obviously, we have to be careful how we balance it out, because it has to go into the general game balance and stuff like that. Yeah. And there are a lot of conversations, both outside and inside, about, what is the distribution of soul that we're giving to players. And we've seen players complaining that they don't get enough soul. Then we have, if you actually calculate the data down, you see sometimes a bit of a different picture and stuff like that. So it falls into the whole game balancing, because just adding a value of a number is nice, but you always want to get a reward with your level up as well. So we're gonna see what we can do there, but it's probably something more for like the midterm, not for the short term.
All right, perfect. So, and what about this damn style token I can't get since years? Do you think, Jan, there will be some miracle that I will log in someday and have a Jinsei skin, which I'm waiting since 3 years, I think?
Oh yeah, that's absolutely
what can you say about the chance?
Especially when you tell everyone how great I am and stuff like that, then that might actually gonna...
What is the chance that you can get seriously this damn style token out?
Honestly, if I would tell you what the chance is, I would probably not work for NCSoft anymore tomorrow. So I'm rather gonna refrain and say there is a chance. And that's about it.
At least. No, but good to know. What would you, as community manager, see from us organizers in the future? What would be what's important for you in the future?
for me, I think the most important thing is that people. The main thing that I'm hoping to see from the community is the whole meta development. So every discussion about meta, about tier lists, about rotation styles and stuff like that, that's super valuable in my opinion, and it helps the whole community. And we as a publisher and the developers behind it, we can only say, oh, we think this is going to be the best rotation. Oh, we're going to think this is going to be like how teams will actually set up the game. But if there's one thing I've learned in my time working in the game industry, it's that players will always be smarter than anyone else. Like, you will have at least 5 players the moment you put something out where who point out to you where you broke the system or something like that.
They're
And
figuring
so
it out instantly. It's always
yes, exactly. It's like this swarm intelligence thingy, which is very, very scary. So yes, I mean that's the number one thing. Continue to play the game. Continue to discuss what the best masters are. Continue to discuss what the best rotations are, and continue to broadcast it both on your own individual streams or in tournaments and stuff like that. Because I think that's the amazing part that makes it a living community. And as a community manager, there's nothing I want more than a community talking to each other and actually showing each other that they're smarter than the other team.
Yeah, and what's your opinion on the minigame issue? I mean, many people are really crazy about, oh, I can't win the minigame because someone got a Bumaru. And will this be always random, or should we see minigames as just what they are? Something to do when you are waiting for a friend or something like that, instead of seeing it as competitive part of the game? Because I think they are just overreacting. If I play minigame,
competitive minigame rank it's coming
coming up soon from NCSoft. But I see minigames as what they are, Jan. For me, it's just time I can spend to wait for someone or anything. But do they really need to see it as competitive part of the game?
I mean, I would be really bad at my job if I would take the feedback and just say, well, deal with it. There is a reason why you feel strongly about it, and I have been in that situation where I saw this Bumaru having like the much better hitbox, and the number one thing I did was saying, guys, I want Bumaru as well, like, what's going on here? So obviously there is a reason why that feedback exists, and I think it's something that we have given as an internal feedback that we should look into, but it's definitely not the number one priority, just because minigames are a casual game mode that is supposed to be fun to play, that is supposed to give you something additional to do. It's not usually the reason why you play MXM for more than a week. So, but I do expect us to make changes in the future.
All right. Another question I'll have is, other games or other MOBAs give third parties the opportunity to look other people's history and ranking their matchmaking rating and stuff like that. Is NCSoft planning to allow people in the future to do the same? Like, would we have the option to go on a third party's website to check up our ranks or most played heroes or performance? Or is it something that NCSoft would like to keep for themselves and just the player himself?
It's something that we would love to do. The big problem is that we don't have such a framework for any of our games right now. So it just requires a lot of effort in terms of getting the platform set up, making sure that everything is secure, then publishing the API and putting it out there so you as like a third-party guy can work with it. And when I say we don't have that, I know that ArenaNet, who's published by NCSoft, they have something like this. But in general, for our games who are not from ArenaNet, we don't have that yet.
Yeah, but for Guild Wars 2, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. For Guild Wars 2, you have that. So in general, it's something we would love to do. It's just resource requirement, and so it's something I won't promise.
All right.
But it's on every single chart where we say, hey, what can we give the community? What should we do to support them? It's on every single one of them, I promise you.
All right.
Yeah.
China Style is asking, can we remove point and click abilities, make everything a skill shot?
I don't think so.
It won't work.
All right.
And like Jan said, he's not a developer. He's like the guy who's communicating with
Yeah.
us as the community. But I think if he has some news about point and click, he will probably message me pretty fast so I can update you guys. But I don't think that point and click will just go away from one day to another.
No, and I mean it's also like the problem that if you see people getting first into the game, a lot of the features that are inconvenient for you guys are very convenient for new players. So we have to see that it works out properly. But in general, it's on the low end of the feedback side right now, but it might as well actually get bumped very soon.
Yeah.
The more players are actually evolved and the more raise their concerns about how the whole thing is working out. It's like, for example, the camera issue that was at first no one was complaining about the camera. Then we saw more and more, and at the end of the beta, it was our number 2 feedback item. So those kind of things gradually evolve, and obviously we will prioritize them higher the moment we see more people actually voicing their concerns in a constructive manner.
All right.
So about Rest in Pieces writing, letting people to play with free rotate masters. One experience, 0 node weapon upgrade is bad idea. I mean, Rest in Peace. We as the community, and I think the community manager can agree there, if you are going for a ranked game and you are picking champions you never played before because they are free, you shouldn't play ranked, really. You need to first get the champions, learn how to play them, and then jump into ranked. That's, for example, big mistake what many people are doing right now, and why, for example, high elo players are raging about the matchmaking is you're going in a game with people who are probably got level 40, played maximum 2 champions, and they're getting banned and ranked, and then they're staying and playing these champions who have no weapon upgrades or anything. So I would just say, guys, play. If you have confidence in like 4 or 5 masters to play, then go into ranked. Or what would you say, Jan?
Yeah, I can totally agree. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I haven't done my placement matches yet, because I don't feel like my portfolio of masters is strong enough right now. I'm fairly confident with Tulam. I'm fairly confident with Vita Domainers, and I can play a okay-ish Nadian, but I'm currently, for example, actually practicing Ghost Widow, for example, to have more of a competitive advantage in ranked. Ghost Widow and Arami are like on my number 1 seed right now of the masters that I want to learn to play properly. And with properly, I mean actually killing people and not just derping around.
Ghost Widow is really good.
Yeah.
I love to play her. About weapon upgrades, weapon upgrades are a thing in PvP. You have to pay close attention that you can't use skill upgrades in Titan Ruins, but you can use your weapon upgrades. So you should always have the champion you want to play, the weapons upgraded.
Exactly.
Which is also like with masters like Ghost Widow. If you go with Ghost Widow into ranked and you don't have, or even unranked, and you don't have your weapon upgrade graded, you will feel it against someone who has her upgraded. So that's also one of the points that I personally like to see a lot as a feedback, or that we see as a feedback about the weapon upgrades. It's very easy to upgrade your masters which are not NCSoft, but the ones that actually require you to go into the time distortion to upgrade them. It's one of the things where we're really watching out for the feedback from the community about it, because you have to grind some PvE to actually unlock it.
I mean, but overall, it is a better experience than in the beginning.
Yeah.
Way better experience, and I think we see I never had such a clean community compared to other games. For example, I played many MOBAs, and I thought always, okay, when ranked starts in MXM, people will start flaming
Hating
each
and
other
whatever.
like 24/7, but you guys did a really smart thing with movement on WASD, because people can't flame because they need to walk.
Focus, yeah.
And that's probably the best thing in this game. People can't flame because they need to move with the keyboard. And
You know, I just wrote this down, and like when we do like a community accolades campaign, Electronic Arts style, I'm gonna have Revyls. People can't flame because they need to walk. I will put that in there. That's amazing.
it's
Yes.
it's really like that because I had this myself. I was it was a ranked game. I think I played with a few guys who are now on the stream, and they were doing Rozak, and I was in front of Rozak with a ready transformation. I pushed the transformation, and they really denied it. And then they started flaming me while I didn't go in. And I couldn't even flame back because I had to move away from there. So the game is automatically helping you to be not toxic.
Yeah.
Because either you play or you are toxic.
You
Yeah,
can't be
that's-
both.
Oh, you can be very toxic. I mean, if my window is open, my neighbors get a lot of my toxicness. But that's only hurting me, and it's annoying my neighbors. It's good. I mean, honestly, if you're playing, I mean, you can't see the people, but you should always have some restraint and make sure that you're not coming across as an a-hole the whole time on the internet.
Yeah.
I think that helps a lot, especially when you need this desperate support ping and you need someone to come and you have flamed like 3 minutes earlier. That's the moment where you're like, I might want to win this game, but at the same time, is it worth it? So, yeah.
So Kalev is asking, I would really need to get rid of attunements. I think attunements, when I speak for us right now, I think attunements are part of the game. Attunements let you decide, okay, what kind of team composition I need to go, so you don't have completely ardent against something else, so you need to get a balance. And people don't realize that these titans have attunements too. So for example, a green titan will always beat a blue titan if they fight each other, and if you don't go in. So people really need to have an eye on the attunements, and if you, for example, doing in PvE, it's you need to have attunements. You can't go for example, you can't go end nest with Chromeda or something. You will get wrecked, and so people need to see it in PvP too. That you need to take care that you have the right, not just right attunement, that you have a variety of attunement on the team.
Yeah,
What
I think
would you say, about attunements? You told me, I think you told me something that they don't have such a great impact. I think.
well, I mean, at least from now, I have to be careful if one of our BI guys is watching, because he might have more accurate data right now. But I mean, it's humans make a difference, but usually they don't win you the game. That's like the rule of thumb. Obviously, I haven't talked with the guys competing in this tournament about how do they feel about Inhumans. It's one of the feedbacks that I would really like to know how it feels for them, because that's the moment where you're min-maxing and then Inhumans come into play. If you're a casual player, Inhumans will probably not. It will probably not change the game too much for you if you go into a PvP unranked match and you have the wrong kind of attunement. It's something that helps you to actually perfectionize your team.
Yeah.
Talking about attunements right now, do you think you will ever make balance changes to heroes with their attunement? For example, if one particular hero is way too strong another against Titan of the another attunement, are you going to change his attunement just because of that situation, or do you think it's something we'll never touch?
The developers have changed attunements in the past, so we have had changes of attunements for certain masters, so this can most definitely happen. If it happens because they feel like you're too strong against another Titan or something like that, that's a different type of story, but it is a decision which has been made by the dev team in the past.
Alright.
I mean, that was probably the reason why I was so shocked when I found on the website different attunements. I think because they were probably in the beginning different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, we got our time schedule. I don't know if you have time tomorrow, Jan, after the final. If you have time, it would be nice to have you back.
I will try, but I can't promise it right now, because honestly, I've been working through the past weekend completely and stuff like that, and I have some really boring things like cleaning my house to do and stuff like that. So I might actually
think you were still
call
in
it.
the office yesterday.
Yeah, I might actually call it cleaning my house, and I might just lie on my couch and not move and watch you guys instead. But I hope that we can see each other fairly
Yeah.
soon at another stream.
Yeah,
All
perfect.
right.
So I would say thank you from me, from my co-caster, and from the community for answering these questions and helping us a bit out to learn some stuff about the game.
And thanks for the teams for bringing us such amazing games.
Yeah, that's right too. I mean, it was
They really
really
took us
close.
upside down.
Yeah, upside down.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, I'm not biased at all. I mean, I'm like for the whole community, so I'm just gonna say go Warmonger. But in general, in general, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you guys for having me, and thanks to the chat. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's one of the greatest thing about my job when I can actually interact with you guys, talk with you guys, and see your feedback.
Yeah, and don't forget one thing, Jan. We didn't play. Yeah, wait for the next tournament where we are not casting and
Yeah.
playing. So we
I
probably
can't-
get out in the first round, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. Just make sure that you like tweet it. And, I mean, you're gonna tweet about it anyways the moment you're actually participating in the tournament, so I can actually be in the chat and wave your flag and stuff like
Oh,
that and say
nice,
go,
nice.
go guys.
We got
Our first
support
fan.
here. He got our back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I can scream very loudly, so that's good. Yeah,
So perfect.
one man fan army right
One
here.
man farm
Amazing.
is enough. Is enough. At least we have one fan.
Yeah. All right then. I would say
All right.
thank you very much
Yeah,
for your time.
thank you,
Thanks
Jan.
for answering all the questions.
Have a great day.
So have a great day.
Have
Bye.
a good day.
Thank you.
So guys, this was Jan Stur from NCSoft, community coordinator for Blade and Soul and Master X Master. So we finished our games today. It was really interesting games. For the people who couldn't watch them, when I close the stream, you will have the possibility to rewatch the stream. We will start tomorrow. Let me just check the bracket and the schedule. We will start tomorrow at again 2 p.m.
Hopefully on time this time.
Yeah, this time it will be better. Oh fuck! Again.
You dropped it too often.
Damn! I dropped it because of him again. He is the community manager, not the coordinator. Now you can imagine why I lasagna bombed again. So, we will probably then start at 2 p.m. this time, way better because we had to set up
We had a
many
lot
things.
of difficulties with the microphone.
Yeah, with the microphone and with the sound, but it was really hard. It was really hard to get done, but we did it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we can get
We
this
learn
going,
from the mistakes.
Yeah.
And we get the experience.
if we get this going for the next month, it will be way better. And I don't have it set on Dutch. I can't even speak Dutch, but I can pick English there.
Right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the teams, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I would say we will see each other tomorrow. So just watch the other games. I think we have 3
Kitty
games.
is going to host the stream, and, we are
And
probably going to
yeah,
have
Kitty's
some-
tournament is starting soon, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna host that for sure. So hopefully we will see some nice 3v3 games.
Yeah.
And if you have any kind of questions about the tournament, you can reach me out on Twitter or follow here on stream. And this will be a monthly tournament, hopefully. So we will see each other every month. And if we have, it's next weekend. Did you schedule it next weekend? I thought it's later. But overall, I mean, if the community,
Oh, it's next weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
internet problems. Okay, damn. Okay,
Oh,
then we
alright.
can. We can take part next week then and win it. But it's an NA. Fuck. Again. Damn. Okay. Yeah, good. Thanks for you guys for watching.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting. And I would say, have a good evening for the Europeans ones, and
Yeah,
a
and
good day, good morning for the NA watchers.
So we see each other in like,
24 hours.
not even.
Well, less than that.
So thanks for watching.